2022 Memorial Day Murph. Let's go! The NoFate channel checking in. And today I am going to be taking on the Memorial Day Hero Workout Murph. More importantly, I am going to be telling you what it is, why we do it, and I'm going to give you my top 10 tips to help you crush your Memorial Day Murph. If this is your first time to the channel, give the video a like, hit that red subscribe button. I'm just a dad of two, and on this channel, I just cover fitness, health, and everything else that encompasses my crazy dad life. Memorial Day Murph, probably the most popular hero workout out there, probably the most well-known workout as well. Named after Navy Lieutenant Michael Murphy. He died in 2005, killed in action in Afghanistan, and awarded the Medal of Honor. His favorite workout to do for CrossFit was known as body armor. A 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, capped off with another 1 mile run, all while wearing body armor or a weighted vest. After his passing, the workout was renamed in his honor. Every Memorial Day, people across the world take on CrossFit's Hero Workout Murph, not only in honor of Navy Lieutenant Michael Murphy, but for all of those who didn't make it back. And personally, I like to take on Murph in the month of May to give me some appreciation for my Memorial Day weekend that oftentimes involves family, friends, and cookouts, and otherwise a good time. But there are a lot of those that served this country that never made it home. Regardless if this is the first time taking on Murph or if you're just looking to improve on your previous runs, here are my top 10 tips to help you bust through this workout. Pre-workouts. Most people who go out and train love their pre-workouts, and I would argue when it comes to Murph, you really want to avoid those high-stim pre-workouts. Oftentimes, they have a ton of caffeine that's going to get your heart rate way too high, and oftentimes they've got what's known as pump ingredients. But during a CrossFit Hero WOD that's long with lots and lots of reps, you don't want those pump ingredients. In fact, it's going to hinder a lot of your performance and mobility. For me, I use a pre-workout that tends to have low caffeine and no pump ingredients, one that's designed specifically for sports or high intensity training. Superhuman Sport has 100 milligrams of caffeine per serving, and it's got a whole host of ingredients to help on performance, but none of them are pump ingredients that are gonna get your muscles too tight to function. For those of you with even the slightest wrist sensitivity, when you are doing your push-ups, make sure to widen your fingers, spread them out as far as possible. That creates a little bit of extra space in your wrist, allowing a little bit more comfort during those push-ups. Also, make sure you're on a soft surface. For me, I just throw down a yoga mat in order to give myself a little bit more cushion during all those push-ups. The majority of people that take on Murph end up breaking up the push-ups, pull-ups, and squats into 20 rounds of 5, 10, or 15, or 10 rounds of 10, 20, and 30. Either way, you're going to want to have a way to mark your rounds so that you don't lose count when you are tired. For me, I use a whiteboard, but it does tend to give me a nice rest in between each round to mark that off and then reset my system. For some of you, it might be as simple as having cards and just get 20 cards and just throw them onto the floor after every round. Hydration. We all know the importance of hydration, and I would argue during these really long, arduous workouts, they matter more than ever. I would skip the Gatorade and I would pick what's known as an intra-workout in order to refuel your body and help you from bonking towards the end of that workout. For me, Superhuman Intra-Workout from alphalion.com is a solid top-tier intra-workout, and it tastes delicious. When it comes to Murph, oftentimes we are super excited to take it on, and frankly, we just want to tackle it and put in the work. However, take a minute or two to align your plate carrier properly. Make sure that it is centered on your shoulders. Make sure that it is snug but not too tight. And make sure that it is perfectly the way you want it, because once you get down and dirty with Murph, it's going to end up moving around just a little bit. And if there's any type of disparity on the where it sits, you're going to notice it right away. The best way to save the most amount of time during Murph is, unfortunately, the running. That tends to be the longest section with those 2 miles of running. Make sure that if you are trying to practice for Murph, that you do a boatload of running, and make sure that when you're taking on Murph, that you don't slack off during those miles. Oftentimes, at least for the first mile, a lot of people will hold back in order to kind of save it until the end, save it for that trip back. But the truth is, if you're looking to get a really good time on Murph, you got to go out the gate fast and hard. The bathroom. We all use it. Make sure you go right before you start Murph. Where oftentimes with these workouts, we are overhydrated, which is a good thing, but you don't want to waste time having to run to the loo during your Murph. Know your weak spots and plan accordingly. Oftentimes when it comes to Murph, we all have that one weak spot that ends up fatiguing faster than anything else. For me, it is the pull-up. And I know that if I try to do sets of 5, it's gonna be brutal. So I usually break those sets of 5 up. I do 3, get a breath, recompose, hit that remaining 2, and move on. So know where your weak spots are and make sure that you're not burning yourself out. Try to cut yourself off right before you burn yourself out. When it comes to most workouts, we are excited for the workout, but we're not excited for the warm-up. And you really got to warm up well if you're looking to get a good time and have proper performance. A lot of people, when it comes to Murph, because it's so long, assume that they'll just warm up on that first mile run, but that's not the best way to get a great time. You really want to get warmed up, get loose, almost break a sweat so that you're 100% mobile, locked, cocked, and ready to rock when the gun goes off. Workout clothes. Most times when it comes to Memorial Day Murph, it can be a bit brisk when people take it on. I would argue when you're looking to plan your fitness, your fashion, less is more. Reason being, this workout is hard and it is long. Even if you're cold starting off, after that first mile, you are gonna be super warm. And if you've got a lot of layers on, it's gonna be cumbersome, it's gonna be bulky, and it's gonna overheat you. And frankly, it's just going to add more time. Now, Murph used to be known as body armor, and many of you are going to be taking this workout on with a weighted vest or a plate carrier. I want you to go out and get yourself one that works for you. There's a ton of great ones out there. You don't need to buy the best name brand version because oftentimes you're paying for that name brand and you are paying for higher quality exterior fabric, which is something that if you're going to be taking it into the field, if you're going to be wearing it for security or you're taking it to the gun range, you want. But if you're just working out at home or at your local CrossFit, is completely unnecessary. Wolf Tactical, I'm a big fan of because their price point is low, but the quality is high. If you are going to be going with the weighted vest, the only suggestion I would say as far as staying clear of are the sand weighted vests. Those tend to be the most economical, but they are the thickest and they are the most cumbersome during your training. And as soon as you get sweaty, they are going to slide all over hell and creation. The last tip on how to save a ton of time when it comes to taking on Murph, one that I am absolutely hypocritical about, is don't film your workout. Oftentimes setting up your cameras and whatnot tends to cut into your time and it is a major distraction. I would suggest if you are looking to capture the moment, 3 things you can do. Take a before photo, take an after photo, those usually speak volumes, or just set up a camera for time lapse and let it go, set it and forget it. 2022 Memorial Day Murph, let's go! 8:12. All right, 1 mile down, time to hit 20 rounds, 5, 10, 15, let's get it. Time to go all out on that last mile and get it done. 45, 43. That last mile, I went all out, but there wasn't much left in the tank.
1 hour later.
Okay, 45, 53. Not a bad time, at least for my physical fitness level. Clearly, CrossFit's Hero WOD, Murph, typically done on Memorial Day in the month of May, is a brutal workout. It is a full body workout. It is a great workout because it does not require much equipment. All you need is really a pull-up bar, and you could use a vest, but trust me, this workout is just as hard without a vest as well. If you are looking to improve your time, hopefully those 10 tips helped. Let me know in the comments below which time you're targeting, or if you already took on CrossFit's Hero WOD Murph, let me know what time you got. How does your time compare to my 45:53? The bigger lesson here is that this workout, although brutal, although fun to take on, reminds us of Navy Lieutenant Michael Murphy, Medal of Honor winner, killed in action, 2005, Afghanistan. He's not coming back. And so many other men and women served this country. They went over there and they're not coming back. And on this Memorial Day, take a second to think about them and think about all that you have when you spend time with your friends and your family, and you just enjoy that time you have in this great country of ours. If you came this far in the video, give the video a like, hit that red subscribe button, and have a great Memorial Day. And thanks to all who served in this country's military. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.